Ever found yourself totally lost when trying something new? Like, what if you've been out of the dating scene for years and now it's game time? This is Tom's story, fresh out of a long high school relationship, diving headfirst into the mysterious, sometimes confusing world of dating. Today, he's got a little help from AI. This isn't just about finding the right words, it's about learning how to communicate effectively and with purpose. Let's dive into how Tom can use AI to navigate this journey.
Tom, it's just that we've changed. We're not the same people anymore. We were. But now it's time for us to grow. Separately. Goodbye, Tom.
But I thought we were great.
We were, but now it's time for us to grow. Separately. Goodbye, Tom.
Hey, you must be Tom, the new guy, right?
Yeah, that's me. Just started a few days ago.
Nice to meet you. They asked me to check in with you for the company's culture and creativity survey. Mind if I ask a few questions?
Sure, culture and creativity, that actually sounds kind of cool. Not the usual paperwork I'd expect.
Yeah, it's not your typical form. It's more like an icebreaker survey to get everyone's perspective on what inspires them at work. And, to find some common ground between all of us.
That sounds great. Fire away.
All right, first question. What's something that always gets you in the zone when you're working?
I'd say music. I can't get anything done without a good playlist going.
Oh, same here. What kind of music are we talking?
Old school R&B, like the real stuff from the late 90s, early 2000s. Maxwell, Erykah Badu, anything with that smooth vibe.
No way! I'm all about that era too. There's just something about the way they blended soul and groove back then.
Exactly. You just can't beat that feeling. It's like they poured their whole soul into every song.
Now you've got me wanting to dig into my old playlist. You ever listen to D'Angelo?
Absolutely. Brown Sugar is a classic. I feel like we could talk about this for hours.
I'd love to, but I've got to stick to the survey for now. Okay, next question. What's a creative idea you'd bring to a team project?
I think I'd want to make some kind of music-themed project. Maybe a team-building activity where we each bring a favorite song from any era and share why it speaks to us. Music says a lot about people, you know?
I think that's brilliant and probably the most original answer I've gotten. Most people just say something about brainstorming exercises or, the usual team stuff.
Guess that's what you get with a new guy. Fresh ideas and all.
Well, I think we'll definitely have to revisit this music conversation sometime, maybe over coffee.
That sounds like a plan. Wouldn't say no to a chance to talk more R&B with someone who actually gets it.
Perfect. I'll hold you to it. But for now, that's the end of the survey. Thanks, Tom. I'll catch you around.
Looking forward to it, Martha. Hey, AI, you're my dating expert helper, Mike. I need your advice. I've been out of the dating game for years, and tomorrow's my first date. Help me out.
Absolutely, Tom. Let's get you prepped. First, we need to warm up those conversational skills. Think of it as a crash course in dating. First things first, let's talk about conversation flow. You don't want to be a robot, just asking questions like you're conducting an interview. Keep it light and fun. Let's practice a few scenarios.
Okay, hit me.
Imagine you're talking to Martha. Let's pretend she says, "So, Tom, what do you do for fun?"
Well, I'm not like the binge watch shows.
Tom, no. That's not exactly riveting. Try to jazz it up. Instead, say something like, "I love discovering new music and going to concerts. Nothing beats live performances."
Okay, so more enthusiasm. Got it. Let me try again.
Right. And remember, follow up with something relatable like, "How about you? Do you have any favorite artists?" It's all about keeping the ball rolling.
It's like conversational tennis.
Exactly. Just don't smash it out of bounds. Now, let's simulate a little back and forth. I'll be Martha. Ready?
Let's do it.
Hey, Tom, what's your go-to song for a chill day?
That's easy. Untitled by D'Angelo. It just sets the mood perfectly. How about you?
Oh, I love that one. I'd probably say On and On by Erykah Badu. Something soulful to vibe with.
We're definitely going to have a music showdown one day.
Bingo. You see how this works? Keep it engaging, show your personality, and give her a reason to want to share more about herself. It's like a fun game. Now, let's talk about how to effectively communicate when you're trying to get advice from me or any AI. You'll want to keep these 3 C's in mind: clear, concise, and contextual.
Sounds good. What's the first C?
Clear. Always be straightforward in your questions. Avoid ambiguity. For example, instead of saying, "Can you help me with dating advice?" you should say, "What are some good conversation starters for my first date?" This clarity helps me provide you with better answers.
Got it. Clear questions mean clearer answers.
Exactly. Next is concise. Keep your questions brief. Avoid long-winded explanations. Instead of saying, "I've been thinking about this for a while and I really want to know what you think about it," just get to the point.
Right, so it's about being direct.
Spot on. And finally, contextual. Provide necessary background information so I can tailor my advice. For instance, if you ask, "What should I wear on a date?" you might add, "We're going to a coffee shop," so I can suggest something casual yet stylish.
Clear, concise, contextual. I can remember that.
Great. And don't forget to ask follow-up questions. If something I say piques your interest, don't hesitate to ask for more details. It shows engagement and helps you learn more.
Got it. And I guess I should keep it fun and creative.
Exactly. Think of our conversation as a dance. Feel free to experiment with different styles and don't be afraid to pivot if you feel stuck. And remember, I'm here to help you grow, not to judge.
So, how are you feeling about work?
Honestly, a bit intimidated, but I feel more prepared. I've been focusing on what really matters, like music.
Music, huh? What's your current favorite?
Old school R&B, of course. There's just something about the smooth vibes from artists like D'Angelo and Erykah Badu that hits differently. We could find a cool concert and make a night of it.
Count me in. This sounds like a great plan.
So guys, this is the final AI for everyone made by Beach House AI. I hope you guys enjoyed this series of learning the future of AI. I started this series to make sure everyone knows how to use AI, because as long as you can read and write, then AI is for me, you, friends, and adults. It's not just limited. We are living in an exciting time, filled with amazing technology like AI. When I first got into AI, my mind was blown away. It could help me brainstorm and create. Just by a sentence, you could get so many different answers and ideas. I used to drive home from work just thinking of ways to test the AI just to see what it would say. And ever since almost 3 years ago, I taught myself everything about AI, and I started a business this year called Beach House AI. Why? Am I saying all of this? Well, easy answer. Because with dedication, God, and passion of who you can imagine yourself, you can have an extra boost now in the timeline we live in. But don't hold yourself to your limits, as you are your worst enemy. So my friends, shoot past the stars to reach and achieve life much easier. From AI can help you with the skills that we have discussed in this series. Peace and love to every one of you watching this now and later, whenever you might be watching this.